the ancient ways I carry forth, the river carries me. I am the earth, and the earth is singing through me. I am the earth.
Welcome! I have a surprise for you. We've got a little bit of bonus footage, and I wanted to introduce to you some of the crew members and let them tell you firsthand testimony of what they experienced behind the camera with this project. So let me introduce Red Room Studio Productions. Yay! Mauricio and Heather. And let me ask them a few questions. So, Miss Heather, my beautiful girl, she's just, oh, she's so endeared to my heart. So tell me, oh, and Lil Komodo. So tell me, how did this affect you behind the camera, listening and watching?
So it's been amazing. My bond with this beautiful woman is incredible, and I can feel her to the point where we don't have to communicate for us to communicate, and it's been an amazing journey. But for me, behind the camera, I was doing sound engineering, meaning I would have headphones on so I could dial in her audio, and I would also be watching our director's monitor to get a bird's eye view of what it's like to be you at home, so I could hear and see exactly the way it's going to be for the viewers versus for the team, which was a completely different experience, and it was just a total game changer. I could see when she would open up her light, how it would physically change her, how it would physically change me, how it would physically change the set, and it was just a total game changer. So it was so beautiful to see everything that she's teaching is legit. It's real and it is impactful, and I would find myself reacting or being triggered and just calm. It was so interesting to see how my body would change based on her body changing, how my emotions would change based on what she was digging into, how the set would change, how we would react as a team. It was an amazing, amazing experience.
Oh, and the supernatural super glue.
Yes.
It's just like, oh, it was just so beautiful. So, Mr. Mauricio, what did you experience?
Well, first of all, MarieLucinda is just beautiful on the outside, but on the inside, she is very special. She's a very loving, amazing heart, and she's been a guiding light for all of us here on set. Whoever she's around, she's just a great, beautiful light. She helps all of us. As far as production, now let me go into that. Yeah. She did warn us ahead of time, hey, we may have some things happening. And of course, as a production company, we have to be prepared for any anomalies, any distractions, things that may happen. So of course, we try to be prepared, but the things that I've witnessed over the past 8 weeks of production have been beyond normal. So let me just give you a few little examples. Heather mentions the audio issues. We had a lot of lighting issues. So on set, we're very particular about where we put the lights, the angle, the power, and we're using studio lighting as well as sometimes ambient light. So we set everything up beforehand to make sure it's just right without any light beams coming across anywhere. But what wound up happening as we're shooting, halfway through a shoot, you'd see light beams coming across the set. Many times it was subtle, so I let it roll. We kept going. Other times it was distracting. I had to cut and go back and reset everything up. And whenever we reset, we couldn't really find where these light beams were originating from because we try to control everything, so we just kept going on. It was beautiful. Along with that, we used Hollywood standard cameras that do not overheat. They're designed to work any temperature, any location, anytime. Their working temperature is between 90 to 93 degrees all times internally. They have thermal regulation. What happened, I think it was the second week, all of a sudden the camera was at 100 degrees and blinking, and that's never happened with these cameras. So we actually stopped. They never overheated. We stopped and just reset, regrouped, and continued on. I think on the third week, we had memory card issues. Now let me talk about that. When we record onto digital memory cards. So we took a break after an hour of filming one morning. I went back to review the film. There was nothing on the memory card. Okay, of course, I was flustered, but I know I have triplicates of everything. So I got the second memory card, also blank. Now I was flustered. Third, also blank. Did not make any sense. That never happens. We have redundancy. So just example of things that happen that are not normal.
Yeah.
But we went on, we regrouped, we took a break. I spoke to MarieLucinda, said we have to reshoot, and we reshot, and it continued on smoothly. So these are just little examples, but it just goes to show that this something special, that's the presence in our set. There's a light, there's a power, there's an energy, there's a vibrance coming from MarieLucinda. It's real.
Yeah.
Something that we never expected going into it, but something that we're happy to be a part of. So thank you for sharing that with us.
Welcome. Yeah, it's been such an experience because I've never opened up my light so big and just kind of let it go and just kind of watch the snap, crackle, pops happen around me. And they've been such troopers because truly they've had to adapt. And things are only going to get bigger and brighter with our light. And I'm just so pleased with Father God choosing these team members as pillars to the Christed Bride project as a whole in our message of purification. And we're just absolutely just getting started. And we've got other projects that we're creating and being shown. And I love the team, and it's only going to grow. And for my own growth, I've just relaxed into it, and I'm starting to get really comfortable because we're getting ready to meet you. And we want to give you hugs and loves and continue on in this growth and light. And we just love you. Mwah! And thank you so much. Mwah! I just love them.
We are here.